All right, good evening. The title of this video, we've lost a lot of friends and potential great lovers on these YouTube streams, right? And that stinks. It really does. And I can understand how to some people it might be aggravating to lose a friend on YouTube, or maybe a potential great lover that might have been the love of your life, right? And it's heartbreaking for some people who thought things were going great and everything, right? Do I blame anybody? No. But we blame ourselves because we let these people into our lives. Some of us, well, some of us have been through traumatic problems, right? We take one day at a time. We try and help others. We make friends with people. Some of them friendships go further, right? People get upset and jealous and everything. And I understand. I've been there myself. But what do we do? Do we just walk away? Right? I find that it is the people that just say, oh, well, and they walk away. Is that a sign, like a thing that your time being a friend with them, or the things you talked about or whatever, really didn't matter, maybe? Or maybe these people are just that way where it's so easy for them to walk away uh, from a friend, or a potential lover or whatever. And they just walk away, right? Now, we all got problems, folks. Right? We all got problems. It's how you deal with them problems and go forward. So, yeah, we made a lot of friends, lost a lot of friends. We might even met, a future wife or whatever on YouTube, but it was wrecked from other things and commotion, chaos. So you take one day at a time, right? Take one day at a time. That's all you can do. And it does hurt. I know a lot of people that thought people were their friends, and they weren't. And I'm not talking about anyone on my channel. I'm talking in general. This is going on in a lot of YouTube communities. People come, they go, they come, they go. Some stick around for a long time. Some become more than just friends. And then for that to disappear, right? Or it was all a front or whatever. I can see how it's for me, it's not that serious, right? It's not a big deal for me. Well, you were catfish, big deal, right? You got your heart played with, big deal. That's something we all get through our whole life, right? People come into your chat, you get to know them, and leave. You don't want to overstep the boundaries, right? So, yeah, I mean, we've all lost friends and acquaintance on YouTube, and it stinks. It's heartbreaking. I understand that, right? But some people can just walk away and go right on with life, right? I understand that too. They don't mean any offense or anything, or anything bad. They just they leave, they don't look back, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So people make choices, right? Whatever them choices are, you go with. So I appreciate the people that were in there that really truly care, and we're good people and are good people. And I know now. I know what these other channels were talking about. You stabbed me in the back. Them arguing back and forth or whatever. Well, I got a little bit of a taste of it in my chat. Right? One day they love you, the next day they don't like you. And it's happening. And it's happened before, and it'll happen again. And what I think it is an attraction, right? We don't grow attracted to. Excuse me. We don't grow. We're not attracted to a letter or a number, right? An account with a crazy name or a person. We're lacking human contact, that eye to eye contact, that voice to voice contact, right? So that's why I think it's so easy for people to walk away from getting to know people or going further, because there's a certain point where you have to say, okay, I can't go on in this relationship no more because I don't know if uh, the letter S is a real person or computer generated. Or so what are we lacking? We're lacking that human contact, right? That eye to eye conversation, the voice on the phone, the other person on the other line. And that's why it's easy for people to walk away, right? Who cares, right? And that might be one of the things. Electronically, we can't see someone we're talking on the other side of it, unless you go StreamYard, right? But on a regular YouTube channel, people coming in, it's hard to get attached to just a letter, right? Or a crazy name or a crazy photo, right? They put that seed in us, and nobody cares anything. You're friends with them while you're on chat, right? You want to be nice to everybody, and we do. And some of us looking for a friend or the next incredible thing to come into our life, or our next partner or wife or whatever, right? Well, if it's a woman, a husband or a boyfriend or something. So without human contact or human touch or a human face to talk to, it's very hard to just shut it off and walk away and say, I don't care. That's your problem if you're having a bad day, right? Who cares if you got a text? That's why it's so easy for these people, right? But you have to remember, some of these people are great people behind that letter, number, photo, whatever it is in your chat. They're great people once you get to know them. Very stimulating, some of them, right? And some of the dudes are real cool. But in the world we live in on YouTube, that everything is a scam and a fairy tale, and it's hard to get attached to somebody. And when you do, you don't know who it is. And that can be a problem. Right? People will pick on you just like if you were walking down the street. Now, you know what's crazy? In my studies, and I'm going to be honest, the streets are more safer with just walking down it without people saying bad things to you than you do. It's like flip flop. YouTube is, they'll say all kinds of bad things about you. You're on the street, they'll smile, wave, hey, how you doing? Have a good day, whatever. Almost like a flip flop, right? I don't know. But why do I think a lot of people just don't care anymore and they don't want to invest the time into somebody, or the heart or the feeling? Well, because we don't know if they're real. We want them to be real, right? We want to feel their pain. We want them to acknowledge our pain. And everyone has pains, right? And it's easy to walk away and say, I don't care. I got a life to live, and I ain't going to let you bring me down with your bad vibes and everything. This might be somebody that's gone through life and don't understand relationships. They just, okay, oh, well, bye. And they don't care if they ever talk to you again, right? And it's a problem. So we have lost a lot of friends. We've lost a lot of subs. We've lost maybe potential women that could have been exactly what we wanted, needed. And a lot of people get their hearts broken. A lot of people can't handle it. A lot of people are attacked. In my chat, every chat, right? They have the right to be upset, right? Some of them want you to stick up for them. Hey, no problem. But some people stick up for you, and some people push you forward. Meaning, here you are fighting to stick up for your chat, and these ladies or dudes that are getting attacked, whatever. But when it's your time and they attack you, well, they don't go forward with you. They push you forward and sit back. They keep their mouth shut as you get ran over. That is true. That is true in some things. All you could say is we all make mistakes, right? We've all said and did things. We all laughed at stuff that wasn't really too funny. Right? And I do agree with some of these people. It stinks. You become friends with someone, it goes sour. What can you do? Not much. I used to be one of them people, bug people, all the, the woman that I was dating. What's going on? How you been? What? Walk away. That's all you can do. Things ain't going good. Walk away. And believe me, some of these people, they know the truth because they've experienced it. Right? I've experienced it. We've all had our heart broke with a woman. Right? There was that one woman in our life that you'd travel all the way around the world for. Right? We've all had it. And, the women had it too. One man that just drove them crazy and will do anything. Right? So I understand what a lot of people are going through. I know they don't understand me. That's okay. If we can help, we can help. Maybe people have found love coming into my chat, hooked up. Maybe they were. Maybe they didn't have good intentions. That's okay, right? Maybe they left. That's fine. I'm not going to sit here and hold a gun to their head. They can go and never come back. Not because I don't care, because I don't control. They want to go somewhere, go. They want to leave your channel and unsub and go. You can't hold a gun to these people's heads or whatever. Although some of you, well, some of you do. Some of these channels do. I don't want to be one of them channels. So we've all lost friends. We've made new friends. We've all lost crushes on YouTube. People have crushes on certain people, whatever. That's all gone now. Ruined by a bunch of mad men and maybe mad women. Who knows? Maybe paid to do it. Oh well. But hang in there. And not many people will. Like I said, they'll say, we're not friends no more, or I don't want to talk to you, or whatever, and they leave. That's okay. Let them make their go on. Yeah. It's their choice, no one else's. And I do really feel sorry for some of these ladies. I really do. And dudes that got a bad rep. But life goes on. We wish it would stop just for a little bit, right? Lord, just stop the earth. Can you deal with this heartbreak or anger or whatever? Well, we all know the earth ain't going to stop turning. Not anytime soon. But one day at a time, you'll get over it. You'll find other friends. You'll find that one person that clicks with you. They know you like the inside out, right? You're putty in their hands, right? But it's got to be both 50-50. If it's one side, it ain't no good, right? If it ain't both people that feel the same, well, it ain't worth it. Right? Hey there, little Debbie. You all right? How's your day going? I'm just talking about the relationships and things we've lost on YouTube and on these YouTube streets, friends, potential maybe women that were made, perfect matches, whatever. Ain't nothing we can do. It's not our choice, right? People get attacked. What's ruined it? A lot of people like me have gone through bad relationships. Everything is your fault. Or it ain't, but you really think it is. But it really ain't. Right? I don't know if any of you have been through that or not. I'm not sure. But it happens. Right? That's why people are the way they are. That's why people are afraid to open up. That's why people are afraid to talk to somebody in a chat, or because you don't know. You really don't know, right? Because we don't have that human contact. We're not sitting next to them, looking into their eyes, talking to them, whatever. Uh, you know, uh, I don't know if you folks can understand that, right? But you can only go so far as talking to somebody through the chat. But if you've never had that human voice to voice contact, or talk to somebody as their day is going by, right? The kids yelling in the background, or uh, the little things that us humans do to have that contact with that person, right? A connection. There's only so much you can do before you need more of that relationship, more of the bonding, more of the human contact, or look, or feel, or whatever. Which I are, with the robots, right? People asking, what can this be done? Can you fall in love with someone? Well, if there's contact, right? If you're looking at someone's eye and you know that, well, maybe not, right? Because there's no heart, there's no soul in that, but yet it can have a conversation with you. Hello, prophet. Little elephant. Little monkey. But what I'm saying is, back to the subject, and that's what people are missing: that human contact, that human look in the eye. Over for you know so long, people start losing that. Right? They start losing the interest of, well, I, why should I get involved with these people's wars on these channels when I really don't know these people, right? I don't wake up in the morning and call them and how you doing, right? How things going, and you sit on the phone for an hour talking back and forth about things every day, or videotaping, or not videotaping, video calls or whatever. So I understand what some of these people, the way they are on their channels, they're just like, oh well, get rid of them, delete. Who cares? It's just a face. It's just a name, right? When if you were in front of that person face to face, you probably would not say the things that you say. You probably would not do the things that you do, right? Your reactions probably would. It's just a name on a computer screen. It's just a face. And I'm not saying anybody is fake in my channel, but what I am saying is, as a man with intelligence, I know that there's a good chance that might be someone else posing as the beautiful Debbie Fox, or posing as the beautiful Charcy Profit. Uh, do you folks understand that? And I can't go any further with anything that I talk about until you folks can understand that that's why it's so easy for creators to say goodbye. Who cares if I don't talk to you again, right? That's that's the whole thing. And then they say, I don't want to be friends. Get him out of here. We don't like you. Yada yada yada. And they probably wouldn't say that if they got to know these people. Do you understand? If I was face to face with these people and had conversations, sat down, talked to them, whatever, right? Looked at them, then it would be different. Then you would have a heart, and you would be like, "This is a nice lady, and she is having troubles, and I really do feel for her, right? Or the things she's gone through, or whatever." Or same thing with a woman and a man, or whatever. So it's very interesting to me to go through that heartbreak, right? Almost like a a study on my own brain, my own heart, my own emotions, right? Now, I've proven that you can fall in love at first sight without ever actually knowing a woman. Are you kidding me? Some of the women I watch on YouTube, have you seen these women? Yes, it's possible you can just fall in love like that, right? Some of the ladies in my chat, well, sure, just like that, right? Oh, there might be a magical connection. You might be made for her. She might be made for you. And you know everything. And it's a perfect connection. But is it really? Because people haven't met in person. They've never even talked on the phone. They might never have sent photos between each other or anything. They're just going on it's almost like a spirit, like a spirit of this love, this great love, right? And that's what you're putting your faith in, this feeling, this is unbelievable. It is, but there's a good chance it falls and crashes all over like a glass ball, right? Right? So I understand how people are like, I'm starting to get like these other people. Hey, if you don't want to watch my channel, oh well. If you don't want to talk to me, oh well. If you don't want to get to know me, oh well. Bye, delete, time them out, time them out. You don't have to. And well, I'm going to admit, some of these people are very nice people, very great people in my chat. Uh, I wish we all can had a device that humans can see right when you walk up to somebody and say, "Hi, my name is Johnny," and uh, you know, how you been? Do you want to talk? And then there'll be a light that goes on their head, green. They're telling the truth or something. But they say, "Yeah, or yeah, I'm interested in you." That green light goes up. Like she's not lying or he's not lying, right? But we don't. We we believe everybody has good intentions, and it's not that way. Right? Maybe that green light or that red light, they're lying. Okay, you have a great day, ma'am, or whatever. Or see you later. You know, red lights on. They're lying. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be bothered. They're not interested. But we don't have that, right? Does that make sense? Anybody? I don't know. Ladies, I hope you're doing good. Can I get you ladies a coffee or anything? Maybe a hot chocolate. What time is it? 9 o'clock. I don't know if you ladies want to drink coffee or tea, or if you want something, let me know. Give you something, maybe a drink or something. No, Debbie says no, they're only one E, but yeah, I get it. Well, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Debbie, I are great people. Yeah, hot chocolate. All right, let me get you. Debbie, you want anything, or did she already leave? Yeah, I just wish others would see that too, Jackson. Yeah, well, like I said, people have a hard time believing in anything, right? Do you understand? Uh, Debbie, hold on a second. I'm gonna get your hot chocolate. Hold on. All right, there you ladies go. Hot water and a chocolate bar. It could be a Hershey chocolate bar. All right, where was it? Debbie wants a coffee. So I understand what some of these people, why they are the way they are. The Benny Keys, because they don't. Here, ladies, some coffee. Whoever wants it, dudes, whoever. All these channels, they don't care. I don't know. Like I said, I'm the type of person where if someone comes into my chat and I don't see them for a while in my chat, they're not on YouTube no more, whatever. I'm the type of person that gets worried, like, could God, anything bad happen to them? Right? A lot of people ain't like that. I keep thinking everybody's got best intentions. And like I said, I wish there was a light or a something on a person's body that you could look at and say, all right, this lady wants to talk to me. She really is interested in me. Maybe things can go further. But like I said, we don't have that. Like we take everything as everybody has great intentions. Oh, you got a promotion. Cool. Cool. That's very cool. Are you the boss now, people? In life, it's like we have to constantly prove ourselves. It's just madness, but I understand you. Nah, Debbie, I know. I've had to prove myself my whole life. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're not him. You're not this. You're not that. And I'm the type of person where I prove it, and people are like, "Well, you stink, or you got a disability, or you ain't good enough, and look at the way you look, or you're ugly, or this and that." Be that they need something to fall back on because they can't get you on. That's not your real name. You ain't who you say you are. I never said I was anybody, right? But who's on this YouTube channel, right? It's God that's somebody. I ain't nobody. But inside of me, I know I am somebody, right? It's like I don't have to prove everything to people. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know. But we've lost a lot of friends. We've lost a lot of women that just clicked, right? We lost a lot of women that we were hoping, well, this is going to be exciting, right? This is going to be real exciting. And she's on your mind all day. This, well, but it's like I said, it's like a spirit, a, a spell. We want this. We want friends. We want human contact. We want all this stuff. But in the end, is it how far do you take this before you say it's like a long distance love affair or whatever? How long is this going to go on without human contact? How far can you stay interested in that person without hearing a voice, without knowing that they're human? Right? I hope these new IR robots are programmed to fart and do things like a human, right? I might have been inappropriate. I'm sorry. But do you understand? And some of you, I don't think you will understand because you don't know psychology, and I don't either. I just watch it on YouTube and study it, just like a crime case or a documentary or something on murderers or whatever. People are the most difficult to manage. Things are easy. Well, if you're, it's we want to please everybody so bad, right? The world wants to please everybody so bad. You want to please these people, right? You want them to like you. You want them. If they say jump, you jump. If they say play guitar and sing, you play guitar and sing. Although your voice is shot, your mind is gone. You're 50,000 light years away from what they want, but yet you do it because you want people to like you. You want people to be interested. You want women to like you, right? If you're a single dude, right? Same thing with the women. If you're a single woman, you want that one guy. It's the way I am, right? Not many people are like that. Right? You find somebody, and would you give up if they came to you and said, if there was a connection, like this woman knew everything, your ups, your downs, and what made you spin around and what made you just melt like chocolate, right? That connection. And then one day she comes to you and says, uh, I don't want you on YouTube. I don't want other women, or if it was a woman, men wanting you, lusting after you, you know, when you're with me and all that. Now you'd have to make a decision. Are you gonna stay with this thing that knows every little thing about you, can make you jump circles around, and you're just a match. Both of you are the same, got the same thing, and it's just, do you say, all right, do you say, all right, well, I'll cut down on it or something, or do you say, no problem, I got what I want, I don't need anything else. You know, I'd only go live if it was a song. You ask her, can I play a song, and then I'll get right off YouTube. I won't say a word. It's a thing. I don't know if a lot of people can understand it. It might be too much for people. I don't know. Chelsea got her new promotion, and she says people are looking, she's managing people. Chelsea is OCD. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I will contact on the other. I, number one, to hear about your job, Chelsea. Oh, good. Yeah, good. Good, Chelsea. I call you Classy. What? Classy. So I don't know what you folks think, right? A lot of things, a lot of things went bad on this channel. I lost a lot of good things, a lot of people. But I think that was their plan to leave, right? They were going somewhere else. They thought my heart would be broken because I unsubbed, or they unsubbed to me, right? But no, and like I said, would I have been heartbroken? Well, if there was human contact, then I probably would have been upset, right? You'll know your friends when they stick around through the bad and the good. You talk about things and stuff like that. So, am I really crushed? Well, I don't know. What do you mean crushed? I mean, you're crushed when you're with a woman for many, 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 many years, and she decides, things are over with, right? You're crushed if a family member dies or something bad happens to a kid, right? Crushed over knowing a couple people, or some women for a couple years, but never actually having human contact, or a behind the scenes serious conversation with them. Then it's more easier just to say, okay, see you later, have a good life, hope everything's good. Maybe next time around this whole YouTube street, everything can be good. But that's their decision. I don't walk away and just forget about things like that. Right? It lingers for a little bit, but I'll get over it. Right? In the back of your head, you're always wondering, what could I have done better? What could I have said? What could I have done? Whatever. But sometimes it ain't us. It's that old saying, it's not me, or it's not you, it's me. Right? Maybe, I'm not sure. Let me check my Rascals and Broncos are great. Babies and son. Johnny, do you have any friends close to where you live? Nah, I don't hang out with anybody no more. I stay as far away as I can from everybody. I see my family. If you consider my family friends, then uh, I see them once in a while, but I stay away from everybody. If I talk to somebody, it's on a YouTube channel or something like that. And if you lived my life, you would know why, right? And I hope to God you never have to. I hope to God you never go through any kind of pain or suffering or being used. Or I really do. I pray that these people never have to deal with that. And I'm not crying about it or anything. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm one of them dudes that had a bad life, right? My decisions, my choices were bad, and some things that happened to me had nothing to do with me, right? Those people, whatever it may be, people just wanting money or uh, anything, social security number, whatever, people stealing, wrecking your life. His nose grew back. It was amazing. Good, Debbie. She's talking about her little. You can't see chat because I got the fire on. But her little cat nose got bit off. But she said it grew back and healed. And that's cool. Family is different by far. Yeah, I know. And some people don't like being around their family. Some people's families have created problems where you just want peace, right? You feel like you're at the end of your rope. You feel almost like you're dying, really. And you are, right? But you don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. Everybody wants something from you. You've said so many things, you know, it's hard to trust anyone. Even a doctor was watching a video yesterday and somebody was talking about a doctor, right? The guy just didn't trust his doctor. Went to another person, went to another person instead. It's hard to trust anybody, folks. Everybody wants to put you down, run you through the ringer. Right? Some are there to lift you up and make you feel like you're on top of the world, right? And some of these people, well, they hook up and they have relationships or whatever, or become friends or whatever. But I'm trying to explain why people on these channels do the things they do and don't care about their chat because it's just somebody behind a video screen, a name and a face. And some of these people don't know if them faces are really real, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to explain it to my chat that to some people this is real, right? Espionage and stuff like that is real. Fake catfishing, fake accounts, that is real. Everyone wants to take your Zen bubble and burst it. Yes, Johnny said it would grow back. It'll grow back. It might not grow back perfect, Debbie, but it'll heal. It'll grow over and turn black probably again. Just do whatever the doctor told you to do to it. If he gave you ointment, put ointment on it. Real life, real feelings. Exactly, Debbie. And believe me, some of these people, you're gonna find some of these ladies that you really connect with. You're like, this is unreal. This is what is this, right? But that only takes you so far, right? And then you want to talk to them on the phone. Then you want more, you want more, you want more, right? Until finally, the next thing you know, you're sitting somewhere having coffee or talking, or next thing you know, you're You're waking up in the morning and having breakfast and coffee, right? You're like, this is unbelievable, right? I mean, we don't know the human mind. We don't know what goes on, right? But my opinion is that's why it's so easy for people to walk away from people who say, I don't care what you feel. I don't care what you say. It has no effect on me, and I don't care about it. And they delete you, and you're gone. Does that make sense to anybody out there? Let me read what Chelsea says. I have only a few friends, but they are God sent. I love and need them so much. Exactly. Once you find somebody to talk with, be friends with, whatever, it's great. But some people have been out of the loop for so long, they think other people don't. They think everyone thinks the same, and they say things, right, that they think these people want to hear. But I don't know. It's crazy. I can't just delete people I connect with. I know. It's very hard, ain't it, Debbie? Hey, here's wandering eyes. I've had a friend for over 45 years, and she just recently died. And like, I'm lost because she's the only friend I have. Wow. Now that's devastating. Now, what did I say earlier in the video? When do we become crushed? Well, when you lose a friend like that for 45 years, you lose a husband or a wife that you were with for 45 years. That's when your heart is crushed. That's when really you're crushed, right? You feel like a part of you is gone. And believe me, I've connected with some people and I felt the same way. Like a piece of you is just missing, right? Right. Now, I understand what she's saying. God bless you and sorry for your loss. Well, that's so true, Johnny. But people are so different. They are. What I think might be funny might not be to the ladies in chat. And I have to remember that. Or to the dudes in chat. I'm not the funniest person in the world. I'm not the best at anything. I hope one day, maybe. Yes, and it's painful. It sure is painful. It is painful. And you ladies go through a lot, right? Us men, we don't think that way. We just, well, right? We go on with our day. Right? Some of us, we care, but we don't want to care too much because we don't want to overstep our boundaries. Ask a personal question. Are you okay today? To some people, just asking if they're okay is a personal thing. Why the heck do you care? It's none of your business. That's what kind of people we are in the world. I can't even imagine my mom was my closest friend. Well, see, your mother was your closest friend, but some people, Profit, they go through life where their family might have been a problem or something, and they just would rather walk away and let it cool down before they go back. I don't know, it's funny. Everybody's different, like you're saying. Like someone was saying in chat, Miss Profit there. People are so different, and they are. Right? Everybody has troubles in their relationships or families or whatever. Right? And if you don't, well, then you're really blessed by God. If you've never gone through trauma or disaster, with a friend or family or a loved one or a partner or girlfriend or boyfriend, then you don't know, right? You can act, oh my God, it's horrible. But until you really live it, gone through it, experienced it, you can see it in some people's eyes, right? That, hey, they've experienced stuff. Right? Does that make sense to anybody? I hope so. I hope so. But you're all great ladies to me. You really are. I hope you enjoyed your coffee and your hot chocolate. And it is hard to walk away from anything. And like I said, folks, you're going to find that one, these women are going to find that one man that just rocks their world, right? And the man is, you're going to find a woman that just uh, knows, knows that if she was around you, uh, you're going to get her full attention, right? Just like a man would know, right? If she's around, I'm going to get her full attention. So it's hard to fathom, but these are things in life we go through. Can I get an amen with that? I had a dream of my mom the other night. Darcy said she put her cheek against mine and comfort. Wow. Amen. Thank you, Johnny. You are also great. Oh, well, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Sissy, what's your deal? Be nice, or I will time you out again, over and over. They all stink, Johnny. All right. If one of you ladies want to do the honor, no. Be nice, Sissy. Why don't you change your name to whatever your real name is? I don't like calling you Sissy. Like, that's childish. Come on. We're talking adult stuff here, right? Not adult X-rated stuff, adult topics, right? And I feel bad for the ladies and Kiki and all them, and I really do. Yeah. Stinks you lost a friend 45 years, just passed away. You feel lost. I don't blame you. Not one bit. Right? Debbie, I support you with the people that were in here last night. You did a great job kicking their butt. And I thought it was funnier than crap that you were going to take your little feet and walk into the poo in the field and walk all over Marshall. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. That's what she said. We get jealous. Jealousy plays a part in stuff like this, right? Jealousy plays a part in things. Do we get jealous? Do people get jealous? Yes. Right. You make a connection with a woman that just makes you go cuckoo crazy, uh, and she don't give you the intention or the attention that you want or need. Well, what do you automatically think? Well, she's not attracted to me, or she don't want anything to do with me, or what goes through some men's minds are there's someone else, right? So screw it, whatever. Right? Same thing with the women. Women are the same way, folks. They'll deny it, but women think about the same thing as men, just maybe not as much as us. Right? Some of us men think about things 24/7. Women, not so much. They take it easy. They kick back. They just go with it. That's women. They just whatever happens, happens. I understand. There's all kinds of different women, all kinds of different people with different attitudes. There he is. I will go. That's the funny thing. I know. No, the funny thing was that you said that. That was funny. That was funny. Debbie says, stop this immature behavior. I have been known to throw a cup at you. Probably, probably. But here's the thing. Do you understand that these trolls, these people, came in and wrecked things, put seeds into people's heads? Now, whether we believed them or not, I don't know. But some of the things I said were true. But that don't mean these women in the chat, it was true about them. It wasn't, right? I'm not saying it was. It was the troll saying that. Now they wrecked things, right? For a lot of people. There was a lot of people that things might have flourished. Friendships might have grown, right? Relationships might have went even further, right? And these people wrecked it. All I'm saying is we lost a lot of friends and potential love partners that just clicked, right? But because of something, the the grass was greener on the other side. Whether it be through looks, money, attitudes, whatever it may be, we've lost them people, right? And it does hurt because you ask yourself, was it me? Was it my channel, the things I saved, whatever it was, I don't know. Maybe they'll be back one day. Maybe the Lord took them out of our life because the Lord didn't want us to be in their life, or they didn't want them people to be in our life. Right? You'll know if you want to be with someone or not. Right? You gotta ask why they do it. Yeah, they're probably jealous. Probably, like I said, some maybe being paid, Debbie. Some just bad people. Maybe our ex. Maybe our exes. Right? My ex. Maybe possible someone in chat's ex-boyfriend or whatever. Maybe a spirit, a demon. I don't know. Whatever it may be, they do it. They wreck it. She might come back. She's with her boyfriend right now. I don't care. I'm not even talking about little feet. I'm not talking about little feet. Right. So behave yourself, sissy. Like I said, sissy, I'm just gonna call you dude. Okay, dude. You can't hold a gun to these people's heads, right? If they're not interested in you, they're not interested. Some of them will lie to you and say you're the greatest thing, but they know they're leaving you, and they just can't admit that it might have been an act, it might have been whatever. And some people do it just to benefit their channel or to get views or people to go to their channel or whatever. That's fine, right? But you can't hold a gun to these people's heads. No, you stay in my chat. No, we got to be friends. No, you're going to love me or you'll love no one at all. I'm not going to be that dude. Sorry. I'll let these people make their own decisions, right? I never was that dude, and I ain't going to be that dude. If they don't have to. If they have boyfriends and husbands, that's fine, right? That's fine with me, right? They don't have to be here. Am I forcing anybody right now to be in this chat? Do I force anybody to do anything they don't want to do? I haven't said do this or we're not going to be friends, or do this or I'm not going to like you, or do this or I've never done that. I've never done that. And then you can start with anything else. Sissy, stay on the subject. She might come in. No, but Chelsea wants to know, hey, Sissy, who is she? Right? Who is Sissy talking about? Who is she? I don't know. Right? The people that I want to get to know are the people that are in my chat, not somebody you're talking about that I don't know who you're even talking about, but I'm sure you'll say it's somebody and it ain't. Right? I'm not even. No, I had a connection with some other woman, right? That was unreal. It was unbelievable. But that might be wrecked from all kinds of stuff. I don't know. What can you do? It's their choice. If they decide whatever, that's their decision. I'm bad. Maybe she is doing dishes or cleaning. I don't know who he's talking about. You know how many women I know that do dishes and clean? Do you know how many women I know that? Right? You know how many dudes that have to do their own dishes and clean or whatever. I don't know who he's talking about. He's probably talking about little feet, but no, that's not the woman I had a connection with or anything. Right? No. Like I also said, folks, you can't be friends with somebody that don't want to be friends with you. Right? You can't make someone do something they don't want to. You can make a suggestion to them. If they don't want to do it, then they don't want to do it. Right? It's no biggie. Does that make sense to anybody? Anybody out there? Chelsea, Sissy, who are you? Parrot and G about? Or bird? I don't know. It does, Debbie. Thank you. It makes sense what you're saying too, in Chelsea. Man, Sissy, but I wish he or she would change their name. I'll just call them duders. I don't know. You know how many women that I know that look like Sissy Spacek? Red hair. Some of them women. Great women. But we got great women in the chat right now, right? We got great women in chat right now. I hope your soap is going good, Profit. Hope your promotion is going good. Hope everything's going good. Debbie, I hope everything's going good with you. Yes, very good women. And eventually these women will get to know you and you'll get to know these women. You'll get a connection or whatever. I have a cousin we call Sissy. She has red hair. Oh, we got a redhead in here right now, little Debbie Fox. Little firecracker there. No, Marshmallow, I'm not going to mind you. Now see, here comes the Here comes the thing where here comes Marshmallow. He wants me to mod him. No, I'm not trying to lead into anything, but Marshmallow said I modded the wrong Marshmallow. I don't know. But where were we? Friends. We lost a lot of friends. We lost a lot of people. And I'm sorry. But you have to go, Marshmallow, for the things that you did in my chat. And you know what? I timed you out. No, next time you come, I ain't gonna block you yet, but I timed you out. Yes, I finally made soap that works for the green zone. So if you come back, leave Debbie alone and the ladies alone. I don't even care if you were dating Debbie or whatever. It's none of my business, right, Debbie? I know you're not, but it ain't none of my business, Marshmallow. Right? And if you are, she whooped your butt yesterday. And I think you're gonna stink like poo for a while because I think she's gonna walk through cow poo and stomp all over you. You probably don't want to come back here. Next time I'll have to block you. Let me be good. Do you want them back here, Debbie, or not? I can block them. I'm learning. Cow poo. Cow poo. That's what Charlie said. Now you just let me know if you want him to stay in here. He might. I don't know. Maybe he'll change his ways. We could pray for him. Lord, please burn Marshmallow's head off and replace it with a brand new soft marshmallow. But instead of two black eyes with X's, can you give him just some eyeball, just marbles? I mean, he says one thing, or he says one little thing, he has to go because that's ridiculous. Yes, it is ridiculous. Now be good to the ladies. Quit asking where all the ladies are. People are starting to remind me of some sickos. So relationships are funny. They're ups, they're downs, they're connections. They're all around. Some people walk away, give it a break. Some people take it further and right. Just think, ladies, we've had our first fight in my chat. That's a step forward, right? When we all were disagreeing and all that stuff happened. Right? It's our first debate, our first argument. It's almost like a relationship, wasn't it? It's like a relationship, wasn't it? It's our first argument, right? The first fight, right? As friends, as chats. Some of you might have been in relationships it's your first fight. Now what happens? Well, if you're in a relationship with them people, now it's makeup time, and everybody loves makeup time, right? Who don't in a relationship, right? You know, I've seen people start fights just so they can make it. Some dudes are pretty tricky. They just start an argument. I ain't talking to her in weeks. That's it. Right? 20 minutes later, oh, baby, I'm sorry. Next thing you know, it's makeup time. Right? Relationships are funny that way. People are funny that way. But we had our first friendship fight, ladies. Have we survived it? In my chat. Is the chat grown grown stronger, or maybe your relationships in my chat, maybe their relationships have grown stronger, but mine have grown farther away from them. My next day off, I'm making lavender, so sounds good. I just went and got some Irish Spring and some body wash or something for $1. Like, just give me anything. No, I don't care. I'll wash my hair with dish soap. Give me some dish soap. Yes, Debbie does have nice, tiny little feet. She's adorable. Do you want me to time them out again? I'm going to time them. Marshmallow, quit talking about her feet. Maybe you did see her feet, but that's supposed to be private, right? It's supposed to be private between a man and a woman, which you ain't dating her, so you don't have the right to talk about her tiny little feet. That'll be good. Next time I'm getting ready. Next time I'll have Debbie get ready if she wants. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm discussing some stuff here. Chelsea says I have very nice feet. Good, good. He didn't. Nobody has seen my feet. I imagine they're pretty nice, Debbie. I imagine. Now, where was I? Nah, yes. Relationships, friends we've lost from these YouTube streets and potentially by someone like a Stevie Ray song. Love Way. Right? So we didn't grab on. We let it go, hoping the next best thing would come along. There'd be something better coming along. Yes, mine too. I take care of my toesies. Nice, nice ladies. Right? That's what women are supposed to do, guys. Right? That's what women do. Right? That's why we like women. Right? I don't think you're ever gonna see me looking at some dude's feet. What do you think my feet look like today? Right? I'll tell you how as I vomit all over you. I really give a crap about your bunions. Beat it. But when it comes to a woman, well, them are very nice feet. I think I like them too. Right? That's what it is. Right? My legs aren't bad either. She went from my feet look pretty good. And now she's like, my legs aren't bad either. I imagine they go all the way up, right? They go all the way up. Oh, Charlie, we need to do address on Messenger so I can send those succulents. I am about ready. Folks, if you're new here, Debbie grows a lot of medicine and food and succulents, and I don't even know what a succulent is. I imagine it's a baby plant, right? Charcy makes soap. Her feet look good, and her legs are not bad. Right? Don't mess with little Debbie because she'll walk out into her field, walk into poo, and then walk all over you. So, great ladies. And hopefully, we all have great intentions with each other, right? Hopefully, our intentions are true, real, and right. Can you ladies hear the fire? I went out and did some work for a couple hours, and then I thought I was on my way to heaven. I thought it was all over with. I got to get back in shape. I got to crack the whip on myself because no one else is going to do it, right? No one else is going to. No one else is going to wake me up in the morning. You know, Johnny, get up. Nobody's going to say, you had too many cigarettes today, cut down. Of course, we all hope there is. Beautiful woman waking us up in the morning. Right? Beautiful woman saying, "Hey, no more cigarettes." But it ain't gonna, you know, it, you got to start doing it yourself until someone comes along. Now, if there's there anything you ladies want to talk about, if any of you are upset at me, forgive me. Any of you dudes up there upset, forgive me. Right? Sorry. Been under a lot of pressure, a lot of attacks. Is there anything you ladies want to throw in there? Take that first step. It's a hard one. You are going so good before, that broke loose. Yep, sure did. Heck, I'd be happy with just cutting down. Would I be happy with a miracle? Sure would. You bet your butt. Yes, I wish a miracle would come and Thurston can get a car, hopefully before winter. Right? And are you a picky woman, Charcy? I mean, if someone gave you a car for $1,000 or whatever, or you pray for a car, would she get a car? Right? We can pray, Lord, if you can send a vehicle for this little lady, this Charcy Profit, which I don't even know if that's her real last name, sir. It's on YouTube, sir. Lord. But if you can do something, if you can throw a blessing down for her. I know. See, now I'm praying for women that I don't know if that's her real biological name. Maybe that's why the prayers ain't going through. I don't know. Does anyone know anything about that? But Lord, if you can find her a vehicle back and forth to work, maybe she likes walking. Maybe she's getting in shape. Maybe a car would be bad for her. I'm not sure. Yeah, you don't need a you don't need a real expensive one. Heck, you might be able to get a car for a couple thousand used, good shape, get you back. Do you have to drive far? Car seat back and forth to the house, or is it close? Well, Lord, hopefully you hear our prayers and this little lady gets something, even if it's a quad runner or one of them trailway, something that you can drive back. Well, no, them don't have heat. She needs a car with heat for winter. Cash car. I'll be about a 20-minute drive. That ain't too far. So you really don't need it. You just need something dependable. Like 20 minutes away back and forth. In Jesus' name we pray. But that's a very good, interesting thing here. Here I'm praying for a woman, but is she going to get the prayer? Right? Is us praying for Debbie Fox to have peace in her life and do what she does, right? That she does very well. Amen to that. But yeah, now if we say a prayer for these ladies, are these ladies going to get that prayer? Or that prayer answered? That's what I don't understand. This is very confusing. Amen to that, Debbie. But do you understand what I'm saying, folks? And we are praying, and that's our names. Your real names? Oh, wow. Okay, well then, Lord, throw down some. Throw down some on Debbie Fox, Chelsea Prophet. Chelsea needs a car. Don't have to be no $30 million car. Just a car to get her back 20 minutes each way. And Lord, help little Debbie out with whatever she does. And she does things very well. Amen. So, another day goes by, heartbreaks, arguments. Does it stand the test of friendship or relationship? I don't know. I didn't know we could make fake names on YouTube. I guess so. I just used my real name, my real photo. Now someone's in the corner going, "Oh, great dark one. Oh, great dark one. We offer you the Johnny of all Johnnies." I mean, that's the things that go through my head. Am I wrong for thinking that? Right? I'm watching all this stuff, biblical stuff, everything, curses. Lord, break the curse on me. Break the sickness, heal the sickness. Not only for me, for little Debbie, for Chelsea, and everyone else on this earth. In Jesus' name, amen. And all glory goes to God. I first did a YouTube account. Yeah, yeah. And then another thing that's been bothering me is some of these people might have disabilities, some worse than me. We don't know that. Why? Because we hide it. We don't want to be pushed aside, made fun of, broke down, abused, used. Right? So it's hard. It's hard to judge somebody because you don't know if there's a problem. And if they do have a problem, what do? Well, we want to be nice to them, right? We pay more attention to them. Right? Debbie says, yes, that's right, John. Well, I would be a fool if I would say I haven't been thinking about things all day, right? I'd be lying to myself. And you're going to come across people like that where that connection you make, you might go through the whole day thinking about that person, right? Something they said, maybe something. Right? So I understand. It's horrible. It is it builds character. It makes us forgive, forget. Right? And believe me, it's hard to forget. And sometimes it's hard to forgive. But you forgive, meaning it don't bother you anymore. You tell that person, I forgive you, right? We're friends, but I don't want to be around you right now. You know, I forgive you. I'm not going to retaliate. I'm not going to say bad things. I'm not going to do anything bad. I forgive you, and I just want to be left alone right now. Maybe in the future we can be friends again. You know, it makes us a better person. Where instead of that, we would be going through life in anger with everybody, and then wrecking future relationships or connections. Right? Never trust in anybody. Well, that's a bad place to be. So I'm not going to be heartbroken if people leave my channel. Right? If people want to stay here, they're more than welcome. But am I gonna? I can't let it wreck my world. It'll affect my world. It will affect the way I think. It will affect my day. Right? When someone knows exactly you and what you like, or and you go a day without that, it's like a drug. Right? You're thinking about it, whatever it was, whatever you like, whatever it may be, a woman, a, for a woman it might be a dude, whatever. So we're adults. This is part of being an adult, right? Relationships. Let me read my chat. Real friends don't retaliate. They work things out, get some space, come back together. Yeah. Yeah. The relationship might not be the same, but yeah, usually they get back together or forgive crap or whatever. Some people are different though, right? The person that got used, the person that he might feel or she might feel different, right? They forgive you, right? We're friends again, but right, I got things to do. I got to work out my own things, right? You can't tell how someone's going to react about it. Where I might say, we're friends again, and call you in a couple days and say, or a week and say, hey, dude, I'm sorry again. And just checking on you, seeing how you're doing. If they say, yeah, well, hey, yeah, yeah, talk to you later. All right. You give that person their space. Yeah, you're right, Debbie. It does depend on how bad. Right. I guess it depends on how bad it was. Exactly. Exactly. Because you don't know how deep the friendship was. Right. It could have been just a friendship, but really, secretly, it was something way greater. Something phenomenal. Right. But it was just friends. Right. But you know, right. If it was with your friends with a woman, then it goes. Uh, it's just friendship, but the things you talk about, just you're like, this is unbelievable. This is what is this? Is this good? Is this real? Is it? It's crazy. So I agree with her on that. I guess it depends on how bad it was, and yeah, how bad it was. Yeah, you don't know, and really that ain't bad, right? If you're friends and you're like that with somebody, and next thing you know, there's a connection there, and you're going back and forth. uh, you don't know what is this? What is it? This is this is more than just a friendship, right? This is a stimulating friendship where uh, and you think to yourself, is this real or this can't be real or what is this? A thousand things go through your head. You know when you know. She said, you know when you know. And that's because ha or huh or whatever it is. I can't even see it. Hula, whatever it is. So I don't know if any of you ladies can connect with that. How's the fire sound? Can you hear it? Should I turn it up a little bit so we can roast the marshmallow? Or, huh? Is the fire too loud? Can you ladies hear it? I can turn up the heat. I can turn up the volume, get it cracking so we can't hear them as they melt away. Or Bendejo's. Oh my God! Turn up the fire sound. Make it sound like it's a roaring fire. Oh, no, I hope I didn't get too adult for you folks today. So you can hear the fire, Debbie? Is the fire okay? Can anyone hear me? Maybe I should turn the mic up. Did they mute me again? All right, does that sound a little bit louder? Do you think that's loud enough to cover up the melting of a marshmallow? Don't worry, I have my monkey claw right here. I can stick it through his head and we can roast it. Don't cry, Marshmallow. We love you. Just get nice and toasty. We are sacrificing you to feed the chat. Don't be afraid. The fire is warm. Finish dinner. Time for dessert. Hershey bar. Now you go, girl. I had a bad experience the other night with a gallon of chocolate peanut butter star ice cream. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Hey, where's the good I'm a marshmallow? Come on out. I'm a marshmallow. It's safe. The infamous marshmallow is no more. We have toasted him, sacrificed him for the rest of the chat. Yes, girl, that's what I'm talking about, Turkey. Yeah, all I need know are graham crackers. So what do I do? What do I do? How do I deal with this ending of friendships or love or monster or whatever this was? How do I deal with this? What do I do? What do you say? Right? There's just some things you come across in life that you wonder, how in the heck is this happening? This is unbelievable, right? What do? You walk away from it, or do you dive headfirst into it? Debbie, under the stars, on a cool summer night. Perfect. Oh, you mean just sitting around chilling? Cool summer night, around the fire, throw some marshmallows and just chilling. Maybe smoking one of them cannabis sticks or something, and just laughing your butt off for hours, right? And then you eat some more stuff, and then you just relax and vegetate. That's a tough one, Johnny. I know. What do you do? What do you do when you look at something and it makes your mind go crazy, right? What do you do when you talk to somebody and the next thing you know you're like, this is too much. This is way too stimulating. Where did this come from? Or, oh my God, this is crazy. I don't want to go through this crap. That's your problem. and you walk away. I don't know. What do you do? I have no idea. I'm confused myself about relationships. I would need a week off from cannabis sticks. Oh yeah, well, cannabis tea, right? Sit around, drink a bunch of cannabis tea, and eat marshmallows all night, laugh and joke around, and with the right people and everything, it's that itself is stimulating, right? Just sitting back and kicking back. You ever gone camping, just sitting around drinking and with people, and next thing you know, you're passed out snoring, right? You feel so comfortable, and you've been drinking, you're higher than a kite. Next thing, and then all your friends are gone. Hey, look at he's passed out again. Them were the days. You have to ask yourself, is it worth the climb together? Yeah, you're right. Whether it be friends or a relationship, right? You're right about that. Rafting. I think I'm probably a little too old for rafting, but camping, I don't know, maybe. Good God, I've become so afraid to go outside because I've done so much research on transmissions of things through mosquitoes. You could die. Who knew? But the outdoors is great. Right? It is cool. But safety, always safety, safety. And tents are cool, but then you're limited to your privacy, right? Because everyone can hear every little thing, right? You don't want to you don't want to break wind as you're camping with a bunch of people in a tent, right? Three tents down, they can hear you. And so privacy is even better when you're out in the wilderness, right? I want to go camping, guys. I want to go now. We partied all weekend. Oh yeah, you remember them days? Man, them were great. Bunch of dudes, a bunch of women sitting around, music playing, fire going, beers drinking, in great shape. Right? And always trying to impress the woman, but just stupid stuff, right? Playing cards. That was a big thing with us. We go camping, either play cards, or if we were out partying at a buddy's house, the dudes would be, we'd have the music going, everyone be playing poker, even the women, drinking beers, having a great time. But then you get older, then you end up with liver problems from drinking your own. Or you've been smoking dope for so long, your brain's just full of resin and go. Ah, good old days. Only if we knew what we knew now. Funny. Yeah. Good old farts in the sleeping bag. Oh God, that was horrible. If you were with your woman, or oh yeah, yeah, it'd be embarrassing. But when you get to love somebody, yeah, that's nothing, right? You're with someone, dating them, whatever. Just open the flap, let air out. Yeah. And if you ever go camping and be so drunk that you end up knocking something over, and you get up in the morning and the radio now is just a ball of plastic. Where's the radio, man? Someone steal it. What's in the fire? Just a ball of plastic. I think it's the radio. The first start that happens in front of your new love. Yeah, that or a bird, right? People are so offended. Well, this is all adult stuff, right? These things happen. Everyone should fart on the first date, get it all over with. Yeah. Now, see, I feel weird, right? Because I could feel more attached if, like, they were on screen. YouTube's got to change, right? If a bunch of people were up on screen, you can things are more funnier, or you get to see that contact, the human contact, the laughing or whatever. Believe me, I was on this one channel and somebody farted, and it turned into Fartgate 2022. Today they're still talking about it. Right? Funny stuff. Every human does it. Uh, Relationships. Prophet says, with my second husband, I held it for so long. I woke up, or I woke us both up. Right? I know, I know, I've done that. Like Taco Tuesday, look out, right? Refried beans and jalapenos and everything. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm just doing a video about friendships and relationships, love, and these YouTube streets that it's destroyed. It's these YouTube streets. They've given us false hope. It broke us down. It tore people down. It destroyed worlds. Some of it was stimulating, but the other was ugly. It was dark and ugly. Some of the alleys on these YouTube streets are unbelievable. Uh, well, either you stick it out, try and rebuild your channel or friendships or whatever it was, right? Would I be having this argument right now if I had a robot wife? I don't know. It depends on what kind of programming it's got to have arguments, right? How real can we get with artificial intelligence? Well, I don't know. I really don't want to find out. I would rather have a real human woman, but I'll do it for studies, I guess. I don't know how much they'll pay me. I hope the health care is good in case this thing goes crazy and kills me. Ice cream gives me gas, gives me a whole new meaning. I'm going out for ice cream. You know, I'm lactolactate or whatever they call it, so I can't get too much ice cream because I don't know, I'm getting old, right? Who knew we pump this stuff down our throats 24/7, right? 40 years later, they're like, oh, you were just cooking yourself, or you're going to be like a turkey. All the goodness inside of you, all the hot grease and the beef sandwiches and all the ice cream, gallons and gallons of it. And this whole time we've been preparing you for a feast to the old dark one. I hope I didn't upset anybody with my thoughts on friendships and love affairs or relations on YouTube. I feel it's the adult thing to talk about, right? Many people are going through it, millions. Do you flip out, go crazy, or do you take one day at a time? I don't know. I can tell you this much, okay? Being a recovering addict, alcoholic, whatever, I don't even consider myself a recovering person because it's been so long. I don't want it no more. But what I can also tell you is that a woman could be like a drug, right? And vice versa. A man can be a drug to a woman. So it's not only things we eat, things we put in our bodies, things we do, but it's also a human creation that can be very addicting to some people. If people have addicting habits. Now, of course, I would rather give up a bad addiction for a stimulating relationship with a woman, right? But then again, you got to ask yourself, how addicted are you to the other things? Are them things more important than a sensual human being woman? I don't know. That's why this whole robot thing is, well, it's moving right along. Right? How real can you get with a robot? I don't know. I'll give them ice cream. Just warning, they do say they get a little bit gassy afterwards, but that's okay. We still love you here. You're great ladies. And I hope one day you adopt me. Maybe one day you can adopt me. I know it's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Debbie's got you. So everything cool in chat? You all get along good? I hope that explains why I am the way I am. And believe me, I don't even like the way I am sometimes. But I'm not as bad as what people say or try and make me think. Just like you folks ain't what these people tried to make everyone think, right? Very interesting thoughts. The human mind, relationships. You know, so everything's cool, right? You're all cool? All right. Complex, Aquarius, wild Scorpios, and complex, stubborn. Mainly wild, untamed. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But peaceful night. Very peaceful night. Now I could be like some people. I could be like Jimmy Swaggart. Right? I can get up here and cry and please don't leave my channel. I love you. I was wrong. I was a sinner. But again, you've all said things wrong. Johnny and I had birthdays very close together. Good God. I hope you're not a family member of mine. I'm going to vomit right now. Well, that's good, Aquarius. Or Aquarius. That's good, Profit. That's good. Happy birthday. Or late birthday. Oh, wait, I think I said happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, I thought Debbie was talking about me. Complex Aquarius. Yes. And Poppy said, Profit said, I'm Aquarius. I know. Oh, I thought she was talking about me. She was talking to Charcy, I think. You, yes. Oh, me. Yes, things can be complex. Things can get heated up. Things can get real heat, really, really heated up. We did. Is your ladies' night going okay? Are you relaxed? The fire doing it for you? Stop talking, whatever. Relaxing. Grab your blankets and your pajamas and curl up on the couch and relax. Just like that. complicated little bird. Yes, we're all airheads sometimes. Do you know Scorpio is compatible with Jersey? With what? I don't know. It's a mark change. Compatible with March. Maybe. Oh, that's horoscope stuff. Horoscope. Yes, yes. With Aquarius, maybe, maybe. That's probably good for some people. My brother and Scorpio, you know, what should be. Debbie, I didn't know you had a daughter. I got. Oh, 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 sweet mother, God. I had no idea. Well, that's good, Debbie. I think daughters expect much from mothers when we don't measure up. So I got a couple hours of work lined up for tomorrow, but then it'll be back to doing not too much until spring, which they're saying is two weeks away. I don't think so. We'll see. My son and I, Kelsey Profit says, my son and I have always been very close. I think my girls are jealous of that. I was a very free mother, not hovering at all. Goes well with boys, not so much with girls. Yeah, I agree with that. Right? Boys are like, oh God, here comes my mom. Right? Everyone downing up. Right? Girls, it's different. You don't want to be a mama's boy or anything, right? Chelsea Prophet says, I'm an older hippie lady, very old or very open, and allowed a lot of probably shouldn't have, but hindsight in 2020. Yeah, well, it was a different time. The people back then, you know, The hippie ladies were free and were not that stressful and let things roll off. Right? Didn't make a big deal out of things. Debbie says maybe some forgiveness. Yeah. Well, I feel for you, ladies. But don't forget about the men and the fathers. They go through the same thing. Not so much with the girls, right? Because the girls are you know, the girls that you have with a father, they treat differently than the boys, right? The girls can never do any wrong with dad, right? It's always mom the one that comes. The dad, not so much, really. Yeah, that's job for the boys when they have. Your husband left it all up to you. Chelsea, that's what you said. Or Chelsea. Do. I want to know. Look at these two ladies talking here. I feel it's like it's my mother and my aunt or something. They're going on and on. I'm like, do you ladies want a cup of coffee or something? I can see mine. I am not alone. Oh, well. Me too. Debbie said, me too. My ex was the good guy. This is very peaceful. These ladies are talking about real life situations that women go through, right? Us men, we don't. We turn the TV on, watch Beretta or a football game or something. These ladies are in here expressing their feelings, hurt by maybe decisions they made or things they made done, just like me with decisions I made. Uh, yes, yes. I remember when my parents got divorced, right? It was like the movie, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I can't see my daughter's son. It breaks my heart. I used to spend so much time with them when they were little. Now nothing. Uh, I know how you feel there, but with relationships between kids and grandkids or whatever, you're always afraid to take the first step. Some of them, they don't want nothing to do with you, so you really can't push it, right? Anybody got hit with slippers, wooden spoons, and toys? Oh yeah, me. Sure did. Right? Anything they can get their hands on. But back then, that was raising a kid. Today, that would be child abuse. Oh, sure, we still love them, right? We still love our family, our mothers, and everything. But that's why I say today, being older, I I don't like to argue with my mother. I just would rather just talk to a family member or whatever until things blow over. Instead of fighting and arguing, it's turned into almost like we're a crazy relationship. I'm like, no, I'm not, you're my mother. And, I would rather not talk to you than whatever the argument is. I was talking with my kids, always trying to. Uh, I've been there, Debbie. I see what you're saying there. Toys would come up now. Chelsea says I was a talker with my kids, always trying to reason. Yeah, some things you can't deal with, so you got to put it on the back burner and walk away. Sometimes you try and reason. When my kids were bad, Debbie said, instead of playing outside, I took them to the library that day. Oh, joy. I bet you that was a great day. Oh, that was Debbie using her mind. They had to be quiet. Had to be quiet all day. They all know how to whisper. Is that why you told me to whisper, Debbie? The other day you said, Johnny, whisper. I don't want you to be my mother. That's, oh, I'm like, Debbie, I hope it. Debbie, Prophet, what are you doing laughing your butt off? Debbie, I'm going to throw up. You're not my mother. Debbie, I'm going to puke. What if it is a spirit thing making me. Why do you, Debbie, you're doing what the. Joking. This is. I'm going to throw up. Now then. Now she's telling me to shh. That's sick. Do you know what kind of damage that does to a man's brain? Debbie, oh my God. Profit, Chelsea, somebody. Debbie, quit. She's gone wild. Oh my God, now I got that thought in my. I'll never call you a firecracker again. I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it through this. I ain't gonna make it. I know I'm gonna end up vomiting by the end of this night. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you. Please do not put your monkey in my chat. I will vomit because you just said that. Oh my God. All right, Debbie. It's all right. God, I hope not. I'm just saying, Debbie. I'm going to trust you, but God, I hope not. Debbie, why did you do that? I asked her, she said she has her kids. They had a whisper all day. They had a whisper all day in the library. And I said, oh my God, is that because the other day she said, whisper for me. And I said, I whispered. I said, oh my God, am I your kid or something? Are you my mother? And look at what she posted in there. Yes. I'm gonna vomit. Oh my God. Profit. Oh, memories. Johnny, that's not why I told you to whisper. Careful, Johnny, or we'll go to the library. Johnny, shut it. Oh, you're sick. At that time, I wonder if my mother is possessing her. Sweet Jesus, I hope not. Debbie, get a Bible and holy water. Oh, Hail Mary, Mother of God, full of grace, save us all in the name of Jesus. Oh my God. Holy Mother of Mary. God. Oh, Heavenly Father, please say no, it ain't true. In Jesus' name, cast out this demon. It may be. It could be Illuminati. They do stuff like that, right? You think you're talking to a hot looking chick and it's your grandmother on the other end. Some kind of spirit. It's your grandmother. Oh, Debbie, why'd you do that? I will never, don't ever, no monkey in my, oh my God, Debbie. What a funny little lady. What a funny little lady. Yeah, Miss Prophet or Miss Profit was telling me, hush, or we're going to have to go to the library. Well, that depends. The library was being a straight boy, uh, some seen the worst in it. Bunch of books reading. I seen others. Being a young lad back then, right? Well, but that's a sick mind I got, right? God created me to like the other sex. So I did the best I could. There went everybody out of my chat. God. But that's human relationships, right? That's human. thought human. I think about that now. Wait, did I miss something? None of us talk loud. Everyone whisper. Oh yeah, that reminds me. My son was just ordained a priest. Thank God we need him here. Can you ask him to send some prayers my way? Little Debbie said, laughing my butt off. I think about that now. Me or the kids. I don't know. But little Debbie's joking around, I hope. For all that's holy, I hope. But she's really not my mother. Praise Jesus. In Jesus' name I pray. I must go get my holy water. Yes. Prophet says, yes, my son was the seventh kid, just became a priest. His church allows that. Was my son with the seven kids just became a priest. His church allows that. I don't know. Debbie's laughing her little butt out. Look at, and then she posted a smiley face with her little, her little glasses. Uh, right, right. Now she's telling me. Now she's like teacher. Right, Johnny, hush it. Right. Amen. Amen to that. But she's flapping her little butt off. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna throw up tonight. Maybe there's a good chance I might. That's awesome, Chelsea. It is. Amen to that. Amen to that. We might need them in this chat one night. Well, I can't believe how much Debbie thinks that was so funny. Oh my God. And this is why I am the way I am. This is why I am the way I am. My dog is hugging my shoe. I can't go anywhere. Dogs love you, right? Dogs love you. I have been known to hug some women's shoes that I've got that I've dated. Just laying around. What are you doing? I'm hugging your feet. I am like a Labrador. I'm just going to sit right here on your feet. He loves me. Yeah, well, us men do the same thing. Well, I've been known to do that. Well, I've been known to lick a face. But them days are all over. It must have been the dog in me or something. Oh, Lord. What a night. Sure did, right? I've been known to rub against a lady's leg and arch my back. Meow. Right? Ah, well, that's what us men do for ladies. We're like animals. Chelsea Prophet says, yes, I had a boyfriend with a foot fetish. He had very nice shoes. Or I had very nice shoes. I don't know. I don't know. Men do crazy things when they're in love with women, right? Biting their toenails for them or whatever. You know, whatever, picking boogers for them. I mean, that's what us guys do, right? That's when you ladies know you got a good man, right? When he goes in to pull the wedge out for you, when he goes ahead and picks a booger out of your nose for you, right? Then you know you got a good one. You know you got a good one, right? Right? That's when you know that's love. Yeah, the wedge, right? When you just it's movie night and you're laying on the couch, you don't want to move, and you're like, my undies are wet. Can you get that? Well, sure, sure, sure. I can fix that, right? I mean, this is things us men do, right? Right? You know how crazy us guys get when they're madly in love with a woman, Really, it's just crazy. Like, I'm the things you women get us guys to do. It's unbelievable. I don't know what Debbie's laughing about. It's true, Debbie. You know that. I know that. You know that, right? You're laying around. You're watching TV together. You're all scrumpled up, and yeah, you don't want to do nothing. You're just laying there watching your program. It's Dallas night, or one of these movie programs. You don't want to do that. You're just can you? My butt itches. Can you itch it? Can you pick the wedge out of my wedge? Right? Sure, sweetie. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. Can you pick this booger? I think. Can you look? Can you pick it? I can pick that booger for you. I love you. Right? That's what us guys do. Right? The real crazy ones eat it. Right? I'll eat that. I never gone that far, but thank God I never fall in love that much. Uh, so yes, we have been known to be like animals. Profit. I like all my manly parts, head to feet. I, I like all the manly parts, head to feet. What is she talking about? What sweet mother God? She's on fire tonight. I will not scratch your butt. Go to the drawer, the line, or gotta draw the line somewhere. Well, that's what us dudes do if the women ask, right? Can you scratch my butt? You know what a guy's gonna say. You know what a guy's gonna say, right? Don't tell me Charcy, if you were with a man and your butt itched or you had a wedge and you said, "No, can you pick my wedge out of?" You know what a man's going to say if he's in love with you. Well, yeah, if I can get anywhere near that butt, I'm going to get near it, even if it's for a wedge. Right? Come on, you know that. I know that. Debbie's saying, "Beep beep, back it up right here, little elephant. Bring it in." Well, you're not going to scratch my butt because I'm a dude, right? But us dudes, that's what we do with our women, right? Bite my toenails. All right, honey. Pick the toe wedge out of the cheese in between my toes. All right, honey. That's what us guys do, right? It's some of us guys, we hope for a wedge, right? Because that's as much as we're getting is digging a wedge out from them, right? 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 Can I get it? Can I get a shout out for that one? That's dudes. I don't want to upset anybody out there, but some of us guys, we hope for the wedge. We hope for the wedge to come one day. Does that make sense to you, ladies? I know you ladies are different with men. Charcy already said, I'm not scratching your butt. I understand, but you know, if you needed your butt scratched and we were together, you know that I would scratch your butt. Well, yeah, are you kidding me? That's like Debbie said, look at her. She's laughing her little butt off, biting my toenails. Exactly. That's what us dudes do. If I had teeth, enough teeth left, I'd nibble your little toes down. But that's what us little guys do. That's what us dudes do, right? And then she said, or the thong is like a birthday present for us, right? When a woman gets a wedge with a thong, right? That's like a birthday present for us. Oh, thank God, right? Because that's some of us. That's all we got is the wedge, right? That's as much as they get is the wedge. Debbie, you're lucky. You're very lucky. You're very, very lucky. You're a very lucky lady, Debbie. I would give my man a bath. Well, that's a very lucky man. Your your man's a very lucky man to get a bath. Nibble the toenails. You know I would. Why? Because that's what us men do with women that we are attracted to. And you know you're in love when you smell a woman's fart after Taco Tuesday, right? Right? That's when you really are in love. When you're asking her to pull the blankets over your head and fart, that's when you know you're really in love. And do us men do that? Yes, we do. Why? Because we're all about the women. And women make us men do crazy things when we're in love. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get something in here and amen? Something? Us men do crazy idiot stuff for the one woman that we love. My mom dragged my 300 plus pound dad to the shower when he got drunk. Well, she must have been one tough little cookie if she drug him 300 pounds to the shower. Bless her little heart. So, Debbie, you know us men do crazy stuff when we're in love. Am I right or no? A woman will bring things out of a man that you won't see in real life, right? Behind closed doors, she's the teacher or the librarian, right? Or the mayor of the house or whatever, the president of the house, right? We all know these women got us running in circles, right? We're trying to fix things. We have no idea what we're doing, but we want to impress the women, so we burnt down the garage. Do you understand? Do you understand what you women make us do? No, we don't know how to build a nuclear reactor, but we're going to try right in the garage. Now, do you understand the pressure of us men and what we go through? So do women. Yeah, and she was tiny. The teacher. Exactly, Debbie. Yes, you are tiny too. You're tiny little Chelsea, tiny. Men work from sun up to sun down. A woman works is never done. Nope, a woman's work is never done. The tears that women go through, yes, the tears of laughing so hard at us idiots as we're underneath the covers smelling your butts. No, I know what you're saying, ladies. For real. You go through a lot. You're more emotional than men. Write something that don't bother a man bothers a woman. Yes, Debbie, for real. Yes, a tiny elephant. Smell this. Pull my finger. Well, you know that's what us men do. That's what us guys do for the women, right? Acting all idiots, right? Ah, love. Nothing says love like smelling a fart from your loved one. Well, I don't know. This is all adult talking and everything. And we do like to talk about serious situations, and there's nothing more serious than a fart. I can tell you that much. Oh. We scared away everyone else. Yes, but it's so peaceful, ain't it? Huh? So peaceful, right? You ladies are opening up. We're opening up. Everybody's opening up here. It's free. We're free. The diarrhea song. All right. You have a good night, Miss Profit. Be safe. We love you on this channel. It is getting late, ain't it? What time is it? Quarter after 11. Well, it's actually kind of early, but You know what? I'm kind of tired because I went out and did some work for a couple hours today. And yeah, I'm tired, huh? I hope you ladies had a great night. I'm just going to sit here and chill for a little bit longer and relax. Yeah, been amazing. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's peaceful. You're having fun, right? You're laughing, joking. Of course, you almost made me throw up, right? I'm hoping and praying it ain't true, Debbie. I, I'm laughing only to hold back the tears. It hurts. What hurts? Oh, she's laughing her butt off. I can't. Oh, she's trying to treat me like one of her kids. My side. I'm laughing. But don't laugh. Don't do that. Shh. Quit laughing. We are in class right now. There's a good chance by the end of this video I throw up. Can you hear me? No, I will not. Debbie, are you having fun? She's laughing her butt on this. She said, Johnny, she should be quiet. Yeah. Good night. Have a good night. Be safe. You got to spray that crop or them plants. Oh, you don't have to spray them yet, but you got to fix the sprayer so when it's time to spray them, you can spray them. You got to put the misters back in the ceiling in the greenhouse. That'll be cool. Is it all glass? It's on a timer. It takes them down so the cold don't crack them. Yeah. Well, some people leave their greenhouses warm. They put heaters in. Well, all you got to do is describe it. Uh, is it like a shed or is it one of them like domes? It's like a dome. You know, it's got like a triagonal or whatever. It's got a whole bunch of sides on it, but it's all glass. I have heaters in there, but in the summer I need humidifiers. Yeah. No, it looks like a little house. Yes, it's glass. Cool. That's cool. And hard plastic. Oh yeah, I've seen them too. I don't think so. Not unless it was in one of your videos. I don't think you showed any photos of the greenhouse. Oh wait, maybe you did. I think there might be a video on YouTube. No, maybe not. It was 103 in there yesterday. Wow. Well, that ain't bad in the winter. That's good, right? Well, it ain't really winter by you, anyways. Yeah, you can grow all kinds of stuff in there. A lot of work. That's cool. Well, you can sustain your own. It probably saves you a lot of money in food or money, yeah, buying food, you know, produce and everything. Well, you're right about that. You got to wash your fruit and vegetables. Oh yeah, the stuff they spray on them stops them from growing. I noticed that people that have their own gardens and their tomatoes are a lot bigger, or depending on what they do, they're less the product itself, hormones and stuff. What time is it? It's a 3 hour video. All right, I'm gonna get off and I want to thank everyone for stopping in. It was a great, peaceful night. Debbie, I don't know if you posted your greenhouse on your YouTube. Maybe you did send me something about the greenhouse. But it was a great night hanging out with you and Charcy and everyone else. I don't because I can't post pictures. Oh yeah, on your YouTube. Was it in a short? Maybe you sent me a photo of it. Or I think it might have been on your Facebook or something, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. As long as you ladies had a peaceful night. Yeah, Kiki was here, wandering eyes, little elephant, little monkey. I, I'm not happy about the little joke you played. Oh yeah, Christopher Bell does. The whole controlling thing, but then the whole mother thing was almost made me puke. Why do these women do this to us men? I don't know. Bless her little heart. It was funny, but in the same, it was yucky. I'm praying right now. Yes, it was nice. I appreciated it. And I'm just going to chill and relax here on the couch. And I've been on Facebook a little bit today looking at all the stuff on Gary Rosington and everybody talking about him. And there's a little documentary that's new. No, it did make me laugh, but and again, can you see how it made me get sick? It was funny, but then I thought about it, and then I then I thought of who was saying it, and I was like, oh my god, I hope not. All right, you folks have a great night. Be safe. See you later, Debbie, Mike, everybody. 3 hour video, and it's only 11:30. I don't know. All right. Have a good night.